We need to talk about crazy stupid love and how you're crazy stupid in love with pizza.
Hey, is that the starting of this whole recording?
Yeah.
All right, guys, listen here.
You intro us because I'm eating a granola bar.
Well, now I can only think about the pizza scene. Okay, so we watched Crazy Stupid Love. There's this...
Okay, well, welcome back to... Come on.
Welcome back to our podcast. It's called You've Never Seen It, or You Haven't Seen It, or whatever it's called. And coincidentally, Ryan Gosling is in the film that we just watched. And Hannah's adjusting.
You don't have to... It doesn't have to be plugged in. Unplug it.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay, we unplugged it, guys. Okay, so... Yes, welcome back to our podcast. You've never seen it. And this film, Crazy Stupid Love, is on our com-rom list. And it has Ryan Gosling in it. And also Steve Carell. And also Emma Stone.
La La Land.
Yeah, so there was a lot of La La Land's similarities. But it's clear why these two work together in La La Land. Because they have great chemistry. So anyway, do you want me to do the thing where I tell them the story of what happens in the movie? Or not yet? She's eating her food. ASMR.
I thought we could do a, opening segment.
Of?
Where we talk, just before we get into the movie. I know we use a lot of time. But we could talk about some other movie news kind of stuff.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, I was going to announce to you about this Amsterdam trailer.
Oh, that's right.
Which looks awesome.
It does look awesome.
And it's from all the creators of good stuff. Like
American Hustle.
Playbook and... Yeah, American Hustle, and has all the best people,
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie, my fave. Chris Rock is in it, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. It also has the girl
What's his
from...
name? David Washington? From...
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what his name is.
I don't remember. Laura Taylor-Joy or whatever? Is that her name?
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya.
What's his name? George David Washington or something? I don't know. Well, anyway, maybe we should not be experts, but also Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah, Taylor Swift.
Mike Myers.
Oh, and
Robert De Niro.
And... Oh my gosh, what's his name? He's in...
Rami Malek.
Yeah, Rami Malek.
Boom, baby.
I was gonna say he was in that show, Robots, or whatever you loved. What is it called?
Robots.
Is it called Robots?
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. But I also was going to say that he was in the classic Night at the Museum. But also I was going to say that he was in Twilight, Breaking Down Part 1 and 2. So, anyway. Yeah, so...
Just Part 2.
Just Part 2? Oh, you're right, because Part 1 is just their sex.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, so...
Who are you sorry to? To them? To the people listening?
No, for you, for correcting you.
Oh, no, it's good. I should know about Twilight.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're a twihard.
I don't like that name. I prefer an Edward Lover.
So that's a cool movie that's coming out, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
We've had some really cool movies recently.
Yes.
You know? Like, Elvis.
Guys! I love Elvis. That
was a thumbs up for that one.
I'm crying.
Don't watch that if you
Don't watch it with your parents.
Or if you just are gonna cry.
No, do watch it. You
watch
will
it if
cry.
you want to cry and if you want to
be in love.
Yeah.
Forever. And if you want to feel his spirit with you.
Okay.
I'm not joking. I felt his spirit in that movie with me, and I was just
it was good, right?
Yeah.
It's probably...
It's a really well done biopic.
This is controversial.
But she's gonna say it anyway.
I like it better than Moulin Rouge. Okay.
I like it better than Moulin Rouge, too.
Because I don't like Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, I don't like Moulin Rouge very much. But,
It's
like, do I like it
upsetting.
better than Romeo and Juliet? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, because that's a different genre. But it's just, like, the movie about Elvis. And, you know, I freaking love Elvis. And Austin Butler did a amazing job. He did an amazing job.
So that was good. What else? You know, like
I could only think about Elvis.
Thor. We did see that. We won't comment. And
Yeah.
and
It's fine. What else? Now I have Moulin Rouge stuck in my head because I was watching a clip of it right before we started.
Why is there definitely something else? Oh yeah, Stranger Things, but I won't talk about that.
Because I don't watch that because of the flashing lights and also spooky.
So spooky.
I don't like those spookiness.
She said, "I'm running up that road, or running up that hill." All right, we don't.
God. Okay.
Okay,
anyway.
we don't have to do that beginning segment anymore. That's
We can feel it out. Anyway, so
today's watch was
insane, dumb, adoration, deep adoration.
love it.
Yeah.
Wait,
adore
can I
it.
do this? Yeah, I can. Okay, Moulin Rouge, the soundtrack is like, that's what makes it slap.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Crazy Stupid Love.
Okay,
though.
sorry.
So yeah, today's watch was Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love a la
I already said
circa
all the people.
2011,
Oh, okay.
which is interesting because I found out that, like, Robbie is graduating 8th grade, and that was the year I graduated 8th grade, 2011.
She was excited about it.
And I remember seeing this movie in the theaters, and I was like,
You're watching this movie as a...
and I...
8th grader.
Okay, I just want to say this first.
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong in thinking that this is where Ryan Gosling's, like, hey girl meme came from?
I don't know.
Because I guess, like, he's in The Notebook before that. But, like, this is where he's, like,
Yeah.
hot.
Because The
Hot
Notebook is
shirtless
kind
Ryan
of, like,
Gosling.
young. Yeah, Ryan Gosling in this film. Can we just talk about
Like,
the pizza
I'm pretty sure this
scene?
is the hey girl meme phase.
Probably.
This is it.
Okay, but guys, listen. So, there's a part where he has some pizza, Ryan Gosling does, and he's standing in, like, the mall, and he's, like, standing there, and he has this, like, flat
from Sbarro.
crust pizza, and, like, your girl love flat crust pizza. I'm really just, like, not a deep dish type of lady. Just a flat crust is very good for me, and it has to be, like, super greasy. I actually don't eat pizza anymore because I'm gluten-free, but when I did, if I could not write my name with the pizza grease, I didn't want it. So, with that knowledge, just...
No, I like that. I'm just thinking about set it up.
That is a good pizza love scene.
Top Gun, duh! Okay, sorry.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, Top Gun's great. Okay, but yeah, so Robert... What is his name? Robert Pattinson? Oh, Daddy? Okay, wait, we can't do this. Sorry. Ryan Gosling, I'm sorry.
You said daddy.
I've never
Please
said
don't
that.
call him that. Quote from the movie.
That Ryan Gosling said about actual daddy, Steve Carell. So anyway, Ryan Gosling has his pizza, and he's just standing there so nonchalantly in his nicest outfit. He exercises so much, you can tell, because you see his body shirtless. And then he just pulls out this big old piece of pizza and just... And I'm like, that's like peak hotness when a man just eats pizza and looks nice.
Yeah.
So that happened. And I was like, no, okay.
So, review 10 out of 10. Honestly, that is putting it, Crazy Stupid Love at our number 1 spot for Com-Rom.
And also the fact that it's the only one that we've done for Com-Rom, so.
Where do we even start with this film? It's good.
Well, we gotta
It's so
start
good.
first with the I tell them about the film.
Okay,
that we
Holland
just watched.
Holland will recount the film that we have watched over the span of 2 nights because we had to pause.
Okay. Here we go.
Just do a real quick...
A lot happens in this movie. So, Steve Carell is dating this redheaded, or he's married to this redheaded chick. And then she's like, I want a divorce. And then he jumps out of the car.
Okay, Holland.
I'm gotta remember
key
it.
points.
Bro, that is a key point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They have 3 kids.
You just
And then when they are like talking about getting a divorce, Steve Carell gets sad and goes to the bar and meets who? Ryan Gosling, the Playboy Extreme. And he teaches him how to pick up women and how to be a dick. And Steve Carell does it and picks up lots of women. And then some other stuff happens. Oh, Robbie, the like son of Steve Carell, is like in love with his babysitter. But then you find out that his babysitter is in love with Steve Carell. She's gross. Oh, and the redheaded chick.
Like, no blame against her for loving Steve Carell. But
Right. Like Steve Carell.
It's an inappropriate relationship.
Yeah, because she does some inappropriate stuff. But also the redheaded chick had sex with David Lindhagen, who's played by Kevin Bacon. And so he's a criminal in the film. Not like an actual like criminal like in the film, but like he does things that I find bad. So then they have their oldest daughter. Her name is Hannah. She's played by Emma Stone. And Ryan Gosling and Hannah get together. And that's cute because he changes. It's a classic little trope, like player falls in love. And so they fall in love. And then it all comes crashing down together because Steve Carell is trying to get his redheaded chick wife back. What's her? I don't care what the actress's name is. I'm tired. But he's trying to get his wife back. And that's when all the crazy shiz happens in the film, where the babysitter chick shows up with naked pictures to give to Steve Carell, but his son is in love with her, and he's also trying to win his wife back. And Hannah shows up, not Hannah, my sister, but Hannah Emma Stone shows up with Ryan Gosling. And then Steve Carell's mad because he knows Ryan Gosling a player. And then David Lindhagen shows up because he's a jerk. And then my fave, Ryan Gosling takes off his ring and just punches David Lindhagen because he's good friends with Steve Carell's character. And so then it kind of just shows how everybody fights for love and how it's crazy and it's stupid, but it's love and it's what everybody wants. And if you fight hard enough, then you can have your soulmate. And that was kind of the recap of the film. Anything to add, Hanny?
Nice.
Finished now.
Very good.
Thank you.
What would you rate this film?
Good. Crazy and
I'd
stupid.
give it a good,
but I also loved it.
And love, baby. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's a good one.
We started with the best because I really think that this is like the best
Com-rom.
modern com-rom.
Yeah, because it's just funny.
Perfect combination of sexy and cute. Perfect combination of comedy and rom.
Yeah.
Like, it's a comedy that has the perfect amount of romance, enough that, like...
Yeah, that it is like a romance movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's about crazy, stupid love. And I don't think it falls flat. Like, I think it's so funny.
The whole time. Because, like, Emma Stone
I've watched
herself,
it so many times.
Like, it has so many comedic characters in it. Like, comedic actors and actresses. Like, Emma Stone herself could take me to a movie, right? Like, you know? Or Ryan Gosling himself. He's not really a comedian.
Yeah.
He's just hot. But Steve Carell also himself. Like, I watched all of The Office for him.
Yeah.
So, they just had a really good cast. And a lot of really good characters. A lot of good actors that had good... like humor chemistry.
Yeah, and I mean, this is probably one of the first movies that we're watching that is what we can call an actual like romantic chemistry type situation.
Yeah, for real.
And so that's exciting.
Yeah, and it was good, and there was a lot of it. Like the sex scene between Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Or actually, they don't have sex.
Oh, you want to jump there?
I do, yeah, I really do. They're macking super hard. And wow, just like the lighting, it kind of gave Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not blue. Yellow. And I was like, wow. Sheesh.
It was like, take my breath away.
Yeah, it was.
Boom, boom, boom.
But I think that...
But then it wasn't because they communicated.
Yeah, that's a big...
And they had an actual, like, healthy discussion.
So funny.
They were giggling. It was so PG-13 and cute.
Yeah, which is exactly what she said it wouldn't be. But it just is really good because I think Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling have amazing chemistry. And it's... First of all, it's super refreshing to see because Emma Stone, she's not... I don't know, I wouldn't say that she's, like, the most traditionally beautiful actress. She is absolutely beautiful, but... she makes some weird faces, and I just relate with that really hard. And so, like, seeing her, I'm like, I relate to this, and her just being so blunt, and Ryan Gosling just freaking loving it. Like, it's cute, and they just have good chemistry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really made you hate his characters so much. Well, not really. You really loved... You,
Ryan
like,
Gosling?
hated to love him. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. The whole time you were like, what a dick, bro.
But also, I was like, I just, like, love to hate him, you know? Because, like...
Yeah, because right away, he's just all, like...
He's a jerk. But, like, not in, like... I don't know, not in a way that's, like, lawless, kind of.
Yeah, like...
I feel like he's
still...
respects.
He's just oozing charm, and that's why it's okay for him to do all that stuff in the eyes of the viewer. Because, like, really, you think about it. Because she's all, like... He hits on her the first time, and then she's like, I'm a lawyer, and he's like... She says something else, and then he's like, objection, leading the witness, or whatever, and you're like, oh, funny!
Yeah.
But then you're like, no, he's a bad guy. But then you're like, wait, but he's a good guy?
Yeah.
And
he's just very charismatic, yeah. Just really, really charismatic. And so, like, that doesn't make being a dick okay. But he also had redeeming qualities where he, changed.
Because even up until the end, when he has to go ask Cal for permission, still kind of being a dick, and he can't really, like, talk about his feelings all the way. But you know what? He can with her, and that's why their relationship works, because they learn to open up for each other.
Yeah.
And for her, I guess, same thing. I mean, she learned to, like, kind of get out of her comfort zone and what she deserves, which is a super hot dude.
Yeah, because...
Who's good to her.
Because she was dating Josh Groban, who her friend described as PG-13, and I would say he's freaking G.
Funny.
I would say he's G. Like, he's a mess. Josh Groban.
Rated G for Groban.
Blech. Blech. Everybody loved Josh Groban. I don't love him. Like, I love him, like, as a person or whatever. Josh Groban. I think it's just because my friend sat me in her car and just cranked Josh Groban music. I was like, listen to this. It's so good. And I was like, bruh, can we listen to, like, Taylor Swift? Like, we're driving to school right now. And she's like, Josh Groban. So I have a thing against him. Whatever.
Well, actually, as an actor, he's really funny.
I don't care to watch anything with him.
Remember when he was in The Office?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
What? I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
I don't like him at all.
Hey, listen. That's fine.
But she doesn't deserve Josh Groban. She deserves sexy Ryan Gosling.
You're so right.
Because funny girls can get hot guys. That's it.
And how good is that whole scene? I mean, when she's like, take your shirt off. And then she's like, bro, you Photoshop.
Bro, she's like, you... And he's like, take your dress off. And she's
like,
no way.
I'm going to bang hot guy from the bar. And he's like, just Jacob.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't even know his name. It's so funny. She plays the player. It's classic.
Yeah, she plays the player.
She plays the player. My favorite trope.
Good.
Playing the player.
Good.
Yeah.
They did the little dirty dancing thing.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's just...
It's a recreation of a classic in another classic. Because this movie is so good.
Which led to more classics, like La La
So
Land.
that relationship, it's good. It's not even that long. Like, it's really a short part of the film that happens.
Yeah.
And... even as a viewer, you're not like, why is Emma Stone in this movie? It just makes sense. And the way... Okay, that's what I want to talk about so much.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Go.
The writing of this film and the way that it was like...
It's bomb.
The way that you were like, what? And it freaking messed with
crazy.
you. It just got crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
And then that ultimate, like, third act where they're all just, everything's revealed.
Beating the crap out of each other when they're all there.
They set the pieces so perfectly so that when you understood everything that was going on in that last scene, and it was hilarious because you had all these little details.
Yeah.
Like, only the viewer knew. Like, the relationship between them. Only the viewer knew about the babysitter and the pictures. Like, only the viewer knew this thing was going on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you were the all-knowing one, and that's why it made it funny.
Yeah.
It was so good. Oh my
It's
gosh.
hilarious.
It's really, like, that is peak comedy. That's one of the best written comedies, I swear.
For sure.
The way they really wrote everything, and you didn't expect it at all. Like, it was a mystery, and there was a little reveal, and it was, like, so funny.
Yeah. It was a really, really good, like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm just not even gonna try and find it. But that's just a really good part of the movie, like, what is the word? Like, conclusion? I don't even know.
Climax,
yeah, thank you. It's such a good climax because you're just like, oh, I get it. Hannah's his daughter. Oh,
she's Nana.
Hannah's Nana. Oh, they had her when they were 17. Oh, that's why they get married so young. Oh, like, and it just makes sense. Like, everything they've said throughout the film, you're like, yeah. I remember them saying that.
Literally, I'd be watching this again, like, Sixth Sense, and I'm like, oh, I noticed that, like, he said Nana in the first scene, like, LOL.
Same, yeah, same.
I'm finding the clues.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's good. It's well written. It is well written.
You know, and this was written by is it Dan Fogelman? And he wrote This Is Us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Possibly, like, one of the greatest written first pilot episodes of anything ever.
Absolutely.
And the rest of that show.
Just good. Just good.
Good family stuff.
Great, like, chemistry between those characters. Great relationship.
But, so, we talked about that relationship, but the other one, I think, is Cal and, what's her name, Emily?
Emily, yeah.
And
that one's good. I mean, obviously, like, they have...
Go ahead.
Well, they have some tension because they are not communicating with each other and they're breaking up. So.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh my gosh.
In the beginning.
We have good chemistry.
In the beginning, bad communication. Weren't we like, they have such bad communication?
Yeah, we're like, communicate. Just talk about it. Don't jump out of the car.
Yeah.
But he jumps out of the car.
Little ladybird moment.
For real. But he didn't break his arm.
But that scene where he's talking about the lawn care, and she's just like, I don't know what happened. Like, maybe I'm having a midlife crisis. And he's like, gotta flower the plants. Gotta flower the plants.
Yeah, no, basically.
And water the flowers. And she's like, I went and saw the Twilight movie. It was so bad.
Which was rude. I forgot that she talked about Twilight in this
Very
movie.
popular
Like,
in 2011 to make fun of Twilight. We can't hate them for that. It's an easy joke.
I don't hate anybody for making fun of Twilight. I get it. I do it. But anyway, yeah, so she says that, and then he's like, gotta water the flowers, and then she's like, I'm just so freaked out, and then he's like, well, maybe you should have thought of that before you slept with David Lindhagen, and just gets in the car.
So she's doing a one side of the conversation of trying to explain why she did this. He never said anything.
Yeah.
Didn't fight, right?
Yeah.
And all he did was react to what she had done.
Yeah.
And then later, again, he doesn't even bring that up. Like, when they're fighting about how he slept with a bunch of other women and the teacher, which, again, a great reveal. It's so funny.
That part's wild. But yeah,
Marissa Tomei, it's so funny.
I know, there's so many things, but it also kind of makes his character a little bit admirable. Like, it's this weird fault that he has where he doesn't, not really in the beginning, I don't really like it in the beginning, but, like, later, when he could be like, well, you slept with David Lindhagen, and, like, you're blah, blah, blah. Because that would be so much worse to, like, try to defend himself if he became defensive, you know? So...
Because even when he said, he's like, I've slept with 9, and then he's like, oh!
Yeah.
9 women.
Yeah.
And then it's so ironic that is who dates his daughter.
Yeah.
And then, like, he has this own... I don't know if it's a foil. His own son, like, kind of...
I think so.
Believes in love still and is a soulmate and kind of, like, shows him. He's like, no, Dad, you have to fight for your soulmate.
Yeah.
Which, okay, let's talk about the most controversial relationship, which is Robbie and the babysitter.
What's the babysitter's name?
We don't like that.
What's the babysitter's name?
Jessica.
Yeah, so Jessica, she takes nude pics to send to Cal, Steve Carell. Her dad, or her mom finds them. opens up her thing and goes, for JJ. And then goes and shows it to her husband, which is a horrible scene. Like, why would you do that in front of the daughter? But anyway.
It's for comedy, but it's pretty bad.
I would actually put myself up for adoption if that happened to me.
I think the worst part, and I think what a lot of people agree is really not cool, is that she gives them to Robbie in the end.
She gives them to Robbie in the end, and it's like, Jessica, didn't you learn that, like...
Jessica, that is not good.
You are higher than just, like, printing out nudes of yourself and giving them to boys in the same family? Like, don't...
I don't even know how she would ever, like, walk... I would be mortified for the rest of my entire life.
I would die on
all those
the
people
spot.
do that. Freaking Ryan Gosling was there, and he knew that.
Yeah. And, like, if you're not attracted to Ryan Gosling and you're attracted to this tiny little 13-year-old boy and you're a 17-year-old woman...
No, she's attracted to his dad.
Then I mean,
Steve Carell, though.
Yeah, Steve Carell. Daddy, like I said. But she really gives
but not
Robbie...
when you're 17, no. And she's bold, bro.
She nasty.
As bold as freak.
Yeah, she nasty. But
Anyway,
she gives him those pictures to freaking
that's
masturbate
not cool.
to.
We don't like minors taking naked photos of themselves and trying to give them to adults and giving them to each other.
Or giving them to other minors. Don't like that.
We don't like that being the celebrated ending of the film. But, like, that was the, like, success that he got in the end.
But it is kind of juvenile, you know? Like, it's kind of like
and in
a
that,
juvenile idea. So it's like,
in that sense,
I guess.
I like it. In that sense, I like it.
Because
I think it's exactly what the character wanted. He finally got something. But I think it could have sufficed with a little kiss.
Yeah, or maybe, like, they got ice cream, like his parents did, you know? Like,
no, because it's like, it's not like they're going to be in love. But she's going to give him a little bit. You know what I mean? I think if she gave him a little kiss on the cheek, whatever. But
she did.
All I know is freaking Steve Carell was watching them have an interaction and she handed him an envelope and he was just like...
Well, he was forever... just so confused about what even was happening.
He was really...
He had no idea. She even said, in the car with Steve Carell, she was trying to tell him...
I have a crush on you.
I've developed a little crush on you. And he was like... He just didn't hear it. Because he's, like, going through a lot.
True. He was in not hearing mode.
Yeah, and so... He just... I think he was really focused on a lot of other things. So there's a couple follies about, like, parenting and, like... the relationships between the parents and the children, because I was kind of stressed out watching it. I was like, Robbie be trying to fix his parents' relationship, and like, I think that most of us know how that goes when your parents are getting a divorce and you try to fix a relationship. It doesn't go well, like, you know. But it was sweet that it did work out in this movie, because that's why I watch movies, is for good things to work out, you know, because like life is hard enough already, like, so I want the movie to be not hard. That's, like, my own personal thing. So I was glad that happened and that it didn't scar him too much.
Yeah,
but
I really liked the kind of message of this couple, the mom and dad, just needed, like, a wake-up call.
Yeah.
To help their relationship. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, it was at a place that wasn't good. Mm-hmm. But she was not good either. It's not like she knew what she needed either.
No, yeah.
She was questioning the whole time, and she just needed him to, like, help her through it.
Yeah.
And he needed hot Ryan Gosling playboy to kind of wake him up a little bit. Mm-hmm. And they all just helped each other.
Yeah.
And the whole time, they were just trying to lean on each other. Like, they were still in love the whole time. You know what I mean? And that was clear.
Yeah.
And I really actually, like, I used to not like Julianne Moore's character because, like, she slept with someone or whatever. But I really like her character.
I do, too.
And she's really kind of honest, and that's what I always like in her performances, but... just good, such good performances all around.
They just did good.
Comedy, drama,
romance,
crazy, stupid love.
Yeah, it was good.
And it ended with, you know, a classic rom-com ending at a school function, like a graduation.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that how they have to be?
Yeah. Where you take the microphone and you profess your love, and your son does the same.
I mean...
And everything just works out. Because I think that's the key of, like, rom-coms.
Yeah.
Is communicate. That's the key.
No,
like,
literally. That's when they're good.
Yeah.
When they show a healthy relationship that has communication. Ooh, I'm sorry about that again. I'm just apologizing a lot for that. Yeah. So we liked the characters.
Yes.
Healthy relationships / trigger warnings. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Sexual tension, chemistry. So
we did.
So
kinda.
The kiss
Between.
So now that we are actually having like a film with a big first kiss scene that's iconic, which is little Hanny Banana. Literally with a banana cake. The way you were like, why does she have a banana cake? And I'm like, because it's Hannah Banana.
I know,
and
I
just
forgot.
felt it so much in my soul.
Yeah, Hannah Banana. But Hannah Banana.
The way Hannah Banana like downs some gin and then freaking just stomps her way through the rain back to the bar.
Where she knows he'll be.
He's talking to some other girl.
Yeah, it's really bad, eh?
She waltzes right in and she just kisses him.
Yeah.
Like.
It's amazing.
And he's kind of like, his hands go like, huh? And then his hands go like,
yeah.
And then she takes control and she does all the little player things, which is like,
so cute.
You want to go home with me? Yeah.
No, I love those lines. We're mixing a lot of this together, but I love those lines where she backs up and she's like, remember me? And he's just like, after she kisses him, like they've made out in front of this other chick that he was talking to, and then she's like, remember me? And he's like, yeah. And then she's like, still find me attractive? And he's like, yes. And she's like, still want to take me home and do me? And he's like, mm-hmm. She's like, let's go. She just pulls him out. And I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that we are showing women having, like, sexual desire.
But then when they get back to the place, she's like, I was acting kind of crazy. Like, I'm scared.
Yeah. And then he's
so,
like, I can see that.
That was cute because it's not like she has to be sexy woman who, like, has a moment and then like goes and seduces the man. Yeah. She acted like herself.
Yeah.
Because this was a very true character film. Anyway, so that was a great kiss.
It was a great kiss. It was just like, because there's so much leading up to it where she leaves Josh Groban, you know, and she just like realizes in that moment what she wants, what she deserves, and her friend is clapping. What is it?
La La Land.
La La Land. No, literally.
But like when she
it's
leaves,
so
like,
similar.
bro,
Yeah,
it's actually.
We'll do a special episode for La La Land, I think. But
sorry, go on.
No, you're good. But yeah, so it's just like really cool because I don't like any of that bullshit about when they like don't recognize what they deserve. You know, where they're like, I should stay in this abusive relationship for like whatever reason. You're like, you're dumb. Like, don't do that. But she just has respect for herself. She's a lawyer.
People obviously.
Right.
Stay in abusive relationships.
Right, because they're abusive and they're manipulative. Like, yeah, they're bad relationships, you know? And that wasn't, hers with Josh Groban wasn't manipulative or abusive, but
even
it just wasn't.
Yeah, sorry.
What?
Even in that moment when he wasn't going to propose, and you were like, such good communication, because she was like, I thought you were going to propose.
Yeah. Yeah,
and he's like, no, I don't think that's where we're at. And then she was like, oh, we're not on the same page. See ya.
Yeah. And then she just goes and gets with Ryan Gosling, which like is amazing. But I love that lead up
the whole time.
Yeah, I love that lead up, and they communicate about deep stuff. Like I love also this line when they're just like on the bed and they've been talking for hours, and then he's like, "Will you just like do me a favor? Will you just do something for me?" And she's like, "What?" And then he's like, "Will you just ask me something personal?" And she's like, "Fine." But then we bang. But then right after that, and then he's like, yeah, then we bang. But then she's like...
Then he talks so long.
Yeah, no, then she's like, what's your mother like? And I love that. Because that is such a cool question to ask people. Because, like, I've done that in my life where I've like, made a goal in a week to learn about people's mothers. And you learn so much about people. Because, like, it's so cool. Like, the way that people talk about their mothers, they will tell you, like, the most wonderful things about them. Yeah. And they'll tell you like what they admire about them and how they want to be like them. And so I just like felt that when she asked that question, because I was like, that is a deep question.
Yeah. And then
that's how you learn to love people, by looking through their mother's eyes. So I was just like, whoa.
But then he said his mother was cold and vain, and then it took this like character that you kind of thought was gonna be this like hot guy character that was funny.
That was like so like
that was literally just like a character. Kind of. He was actually like a character, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he was kind of this whatever hot guy. But that littleness, that little tidbit gave him enough character that you're like, oh,
gave him depth.
It's a whole relationship.
Yeah, you're like, oh, like he Yeah.
It's not even that much, but it was just enough for this film.
Yeah, it was so good.
Enough perfectly to make us, like, forgive him later when we find out the connection.
But also, I forgave him immediately. I was so mad.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like, I was like, you're a jerk. But I also knew the end of the film, so that probably helped. But also, I was, like, not mad. I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, nice.
But he also admitted to her right away. She's like, why do you have all this fancy stuff from Brookstone? And he's like, because I'm wildly unhappy and I'm trying to buy it with money.
And I just love the honesty between them because it shows, like, a good communicative.
Yeah, she's stable and he's, like, not.
Which we don't always love, but he's, like, stable enough to be able... You know, he just... Yeah, I don't know. I think he's stable enough to be in a relationship with her. Yeah.
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 Anyway.
But yeah, so great chemistry.
Right?
Yeah.
I would put that... I mean, what can we even say? Like, Ryan Gosling and Emma... Are you kidding?
Yeah. We've seen them.
Are you kidding?
We've seen them in several films. They do well together. They act well together. I love when they kiss. It's just like, I'm like...
You're telling me right now that they did not cast them in La La Land because of this.
No, yeah, for sure. I think that they did. And I just... It's so...
Or at least it played a big part.
Yeah, and it's so refreshing to see it. Like I said before, because Emma Stone is such a relatable character. And Ryan Gosling is such a hot boy character that it's really cool to see the roles kind of reverse, because I feel like usually it will be like hot girl character that has no personality, and you know, like kind of dumb or ugly boy or whatever,
kind of like the
awkward boy,
kind of like Cal and Emily in the beginning.
Yeah, but it's just cool to see the roles reverse, where it's like, so actually she just, like, goes for what she wants and communicates it. And actually, he has depth. And you're like, oh.
And she outplays him.
Yeah, which is great. She outplays him just with, like, sincere interest, which is just the sweetest. I love it.
We love that.
It touches me right in my heart. I love it so much.
It reaches right in there and just touches my heart.
It just stirs it around with a little spoon, and I'm just like, nice. Like a little cup of hot cocoa.
That's what we want in a comrade.
Yeah, because I just want my little heart cocoa to be stirred around with a little spoon.
Good.
Yeah.
And then I want to feel good about it. Like, I want to feel like, okay, that could happen in I don't know if I can in real life, but, like, I mean, that was a well-written and healthy thing.
Yeah, and I think it's probably one of like the best, like, approaches in a rom-com that we've seen so far. Of, like, a person just, because he's already expressed interest in her. And then she said no, which is, like, the takeaway, which is classic and great. And then she comes and expresses interest in him, and they do this great consensual communicating where she's like, you still like me? And he's like, yes, I do. And then she's like, cool, I like you. And then, like, nice.
The fact that he's literally on top of her for several minutes, they're about to have sex, and then she's like, wait, but do you have one of those, like, massage chairs? And then he's just stops.
She just is laughing at her.
Yeah.
Or at him.
He's laughing at himself.
Funny.
Yeah, it's good. It's
good.
It's
great.
We like it. I wanted to say, because we said it was like La La Land, I want to say that it actually had a reference, like...
Yeah.
I know this is before La La Land, but that part when Ryan Gosling, Cal, like, blows him off, and then he's like, that's one way to treat people. He says that in La La Land.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
And then also...
Just Emma Stone leaving another thing to go and meet...
It was
Ryan Gosling in a bar. Like, what?
Yeah, I know.
You always are just running from something else to go meet Ryan Gosling in a bar. And that's how I want to be.
Yeah, we're at a theater, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go to the bar, yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
and they listen to some music.
Seen it.
Yeah.
You've never seen it.
You've never seen it.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It also was kind of funny because they read the Scarlet Letter at school, and what's Emma Stone's breakout sort of role? Easy A. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that was good, and then...
it also referenced The Office.
Yeah, because he's an assistant to the manager.
Yeah. Which is great, because it's like, okay, look at all these actors. You love them. You know them from stuff. And here's a little bit of that stuff in this movie. You're like, nice.
Little
like,
Easter eggs.
Yeah, I was just like, good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Good work.
Marvel got nothing on that.
Yeah.
Was there a Marvel person in this movie?
Let me think.
I'm sure.
I think sometimes when Ryan Gosling takes off his shirt, I'm like, why is he not in Marvel movies? So that's what I thought today, actually, because we just went and saw Thor right before this. And so I was like, why can't I just see Chris Hemsworth and Ryan Gosling shirtless in this film? But, you know.
Why not?
Whatever.
I'm sure there is, but you really can't think of it. Okay. Any quotes that we liked?
I feel like we said a lot of them already.
Yeah, there's just so many little funny things.
Good dialogue. Just really
like,
good
I remember all the little funny stuff.
You were quoting it so hard.
I've seen it a lot of times.
Yeah.
But also, it's memorable to me because it's funny.
Yeah, it's good. But I think that we quoted a lot of the good lines. Yeah.
Like, I don't think jokes fall flat ever in that movie. Mm-mm. They're effortlessly funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Because of the cast and the writing. It's
like, look at
and the story.
There was that meme of Ryan Gosling laughing and then him being like, "I'll kill you." That was
that part is so funny because they say just keep it in the family. The police are like domestic like disturbance, and they're like, just keep it in the family after everyone just beating each other up, like David Lindhagen, Cal, Ryan Gosling's character,
dad.
Yeah, Jessica's dad, like, and then he's like, just keep it in the family, and Ryan Gosling is like, and then, like, that's funny. A laugh, by the way. It sounded like I pooped my pants.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and then Cal is just like, I'll kill you. And I was just like, that.
That's, doesn't he say that in The Office to Toby? Something.
He does say, I'll kill you to Toby often in The Office.
It's funny.
You're correct.
Let's see here. Was it feminist? Oh, I feel like we kind of talked about that because, I mean, yeah, bruh.
Because it was just like, it wasn't like overtly feminist.
Because there was a lot of the movie that was like Ryan Gosling picking up chicks and literally insulting them, and they were like, yeah, I'll go home with you. But you know what? That's like
kind of how it be.
Yeah, that's fine. They can do that. Like, they're gonna get it with hot Ryan Gosling, whatever.
Yeah, and
so yes, he was like a womanizer, but he got womanized by a woman.
Yeah, and also like, it was interesting because the way that he picked up chicks was he just let them talk and he just let them feel good about themselves. And I was like, that's cool, because that is the way to like. I'm like, that would definitely work on me. Like, that's the way to pick up chicks. Or to pick up guys. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
Or to make friends with people. Is to just, like, make them feel good about themselves.
Yeah. Obviously, if you have a bad motivation behind it, it's not cool,
Right. But were they upset about going home and sleeping with this man? No.
He even said, he's like, just think about it. Like, you're gonna regret that one time you didn't come home with me. Like, hello?
Yeah.
He knows what he has to offer.
Yeah. So... I think it was just very realistic, and it wasn't, like, overtly feminist. I think the least feminist part about it was the babysitter, Jessica, just absolutely freaking objectifying herself to all the men around her.
It's pretty concerning that they're depicting that
is
teenage
like
girl like
thing.
That, because it's
good.
like, why is she having, like... Why is she such an overly, like, sexual teenager? Not to say that that's, like...
Yeah.
Not to say that that isn't happening, but it's, like, she wasn't groomed at all by him. Like, she just really... That's why it's kind of funny.
That's true,
It's, like, so randomly weird.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? That's kind of the first what moment is when she kind of, like... When she picks up the picture and she covers up the mom's face and you're like, huh?
Yeah. Which does kind of just make sense for teenagers, and that's why it's like
true.
Not super... It doesn't, like, offend you, you know? Yeah, because teenagers have so much going on, like, so many hormones going on, that they're just, like, they want risk and rewards, you know? So she's just like, I want this woman out of his life. I love him. And you're like, what? Like, and then, like, the little boy is just like,
yeah,
I'm in love with you. And I'm like, okay.
It's funny. Honestly, it's funny, but... I'll take back that some jokes did fall flat, and I think that's when she went to the slutty girl at school, and she was like, what should I do, slutty girl?
And then she was like, my lips are... and she's, like, clapping her hands together, and she's like,
Seals.
But I think that was supposed to fall flat. I don't know.
That's kind of funny, but the rest of her just being like, I get guys because I have such a big rack, and you don't. And she's like, yeah, huh?
I know.
It was just kind of uncomfortable, and I don't like that part. But it has
also
to serve the story.
reminiscent of high school, you know?
Yeah.
It was kind of just honest. So I think that it was feminist, and I think it was also just, like, I think it was respectful, mostly, of everyone. Yeah, I think it was. Jessica. I'm concerned for Jessica.
Poor little Jessica.
I don't think that she is in, I don't think that she's been, I don't know, there's something going on wrong with her, but it's also just funny. So,
yeah.
IDK. But the rest of it, it's just about human relationships, like, just about communicating, I think. So, that's a healthy thing.
And it was really realistic.
Yeah, it was.
In relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Another one was maybe the crazy teacher lady. Again, just funny.
Yeah. And, like, well, she also did what she wanted, you know? Like,
yeah.
She's
so funny.
She really liked him for being as honest as he was. And, like, so it was just kind of showing, like, different things turn different people on. Like, the crazy teacher really loved his sad, weird story about his wife leaving him and how honest he was about it. And, you know, what works for people.
Like, no slut shaming, but giving minors naked pictures.
They don't.
A little bit shaming, but that's alright.
Like, yeah.
But, well, because maybe at that point Jessica was 18. But still not cool. Don't give those to a minor who was Robbie.
Yeah, because I think
not
it's
cool
just,
at any time.
It's just disrespectful of your body, and she also caught him masturbating about her, like thinking of her. So she just gave him some photos, like, here you go, kid.
Oh.
Support your masturbation, you know, like, GoFundMe. Here's some naked photos.
Go fund you.
Like, ew. But anyway.
Alright, so the cinematography.
Cinematography, good.
I love the opening scene with the feet, or all the footsies, and then
it was very, very rom-com in that, like, feet scene where everybody's
it's very like, okay, this is a rom-com, and then it gets funny when
and
he
then
jumps
like,
out of the car, and you're like, this is funny.
Yeah.
And then you find out the babysitter loves him, and you're like, this is not
this
funny,
is
haha, funny weird.
Yeah.
And then it's like stranger and stranger.
Yeah. But the cinematography is good. There's never, because I really rate cinematography, I think, like, if I'm distracted by it, or if I notice it, and I didn't notice any cinematography in this film, because the plot was, like, so...
That's true, yeah.
Thick
and I did, because I've seen it a lot of times.
Yeah.
I thought it had pretty good transitions and montage type stuff.
Yeah, there was nothing that bothered me.
Like, I was thinking it has a little classic rom-com montage
it
when
does.
they go and buy new clothes, and that's why I think it's kind of interesting and feminist, or in a way, because it's like it was the men going to have a little montage of buying their new clothes,
which was cute. It was just cute because it was a lot of role reversal.
That's such a
where
classic.
It's like you have to, like, revamp yourself for men to love you, but they were just like, you have to revamp yourself for women to love you. And he's like, you've lost sight of yourself. And he's like, you lost sight of your manhood. And I'm like, go
be better than the Gap.
Be better than the Gap.
Let's talk about the slaps.
Okay, so yeah,
because this was what I had in mind when I was like, there will be slaps.
Yeah, so yeah, this is funny in this movie because
so many slaps,
like
slaps. A lot.
Because Ryan Gosling's character just slaps Cal, Steve Carell's character, just slaps him on the face, like, all the time. But, like, in, like, a...
It's so endearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then he slaps him at the end.
And it's twice. So, like, kind of endearing. Like, I feel like it's kind of, like, it's his son. Like, I really feel like they have, like, a son and father kind of relationship. Yeah. Which is cool, because he doesn't have a father.
I don't like the second slap at the end. That is cool. At the end, he slaps him, and it's funny, and then he slaps him, but it's an away shot, and I'm like, why'd they do two slaps? I just don't like that, but that's
when he's still standing next to Hannah?
Yeah, and then he just, like, doesn't say anything.
I like that one, because I think it's just, like, and that's
like,
just
this
one...
is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, you just cool with your dad hitting your boyfriend, but, like, yeah, okay.
But it's also, like, a comedy, so, and Emma Stone is very, you know, she knows her dad, and she knows her dad is, like, a chill guy, and she knows her boyfriend is a chill guy. And she knows that there's some weird stuff between them.
Yeah.
And she's about to learn all about it. So she's just like, nice. But I thought that his second slap was fine.
Can you even imagine? He's like Yeah, so I met your dad at the bar, and he was talking about David Lindhagen, and so then I taught him how to pick up women, and he slept with, like, 9 other women, and also Robbie's teacher, and...
He didn't know about Robbie's teacher. He never answered the phone.
Oh, you're right.
So all is well.
That was another thing I was like, this don't make sense, because Cal left a message, and it played out loud, but it was actually just a sound, like... montage of his messages. Because I was like, how did she not hear her dad's voice over his answering machine? But
that would be a nightmare. You're sleeping in your boyfriend's bed, you hear your dad's voice over his answering machine, like, hey, call me back, I'm picking up women because how you taught me
but it's such a close call because, like, also he literally answers the phone in the store with her, and she's one aisle over, and he's like, hey, Cal, it's blah blah. And she would be like, Cal, that's weird.
Yeah, it's
like,
just
she's going to his house.
Coincidences.
And then, like, they're at the same mall. Actually, she is at the mall with Josh Groban that they're shopping at.
You're right.
And then they're also always frequenting the same bar. Yeah. Or at least she goes there once, and her dad goes there, like, the next day.
Yeah, and he goes there, like, every night.
Yeah, and she never goes back, luckily, because can you imagine if, like...
You see your dad there picking up chicks?
She said, what if that kiss scene happened when the dad was there?
Yeah. But everything just works out in the movie because they wrote it very well. And it's just good timing. But what were we on? Slaps. So.
You have more to say?
Yeah, Ryan Gosling
Mrs. Anti-Slap is like, I liked the slaps.
Well, this is what I understood what Hannah meant when she said slaps in this movie. Because Cal slapped Steve Carell for the first time. Not really like slapped him like full on, like, you know, your whole hand around, like slap you in the face, but like just like he put his hands on his face and just kind of hit. And I was like, haha.
I mean, wait, if we have talked about the slaps, I mean, there's full on just punching people.
And that was good because David Lindhagen, this jerk, shows up to their family thing where everybody is there at the climax of the film.
It's so funny.
And then, like, Cal and Ryan Gosling are still fighting, but he just shows up and then he's like, oh, hi, I'm David Lindhagen. And then he's like, Ryan Gosling is like, you're David Lindhagen? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, okay, just takes off his giant fat ring, which I wondered the entire time. I was like, why is he wearing that? It's because of this scene. He takes off his giant fat ring. It's just so he can take it off and, like, hand it to his girlfriend. She just is confused. And then he just goes and boom, punches Kevin Bacon in the face because he broke up Cal's marriage and also, like, bad communication. But, like, I just was like, yeah, like, even though Cal and Ryan Gosling are fighting, he punches that guy for him. And I'm here for it. Because that guy annoying the whole time. David Lindhagen, the whole time. Annoying. So, lots of slaps.
We love to hate, yeah.
Ryan Gosling is getting really slappy in this film.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
But I think it was good.
Good soundtrack.
Good soundtrack, yeah. No real notes about the soundtrack. Yeah, so the last thing on the list is rank.
So this is fun because, I mean, we haven't had any other com-roms yet. I mean, all right, we watched About a Boy, but we kind of decided, we went through.
Yeah.
We promised this is the final. Do we? No, we can't promise that.
Yeah, don't.
We made a, for now, temporary final. That oxymoron list.
Final for the foreseeable future.
List of our, of what we're gonna be ranking, and we decided, sadly, that About a Boy doesn't really match up with what we're even trying to do, even though we love that movie. It did, and we talked about how the relationship was more about him and the boy, but we decided to make room for some other movies that we wanted to watch. We decided to deboot Das Boot, I don't know, kicked him to the curb.
Kick About a Boy to the curb, yeah.
Yeah.
Got rid of that one.
So that one moved along, and I should not have laid down. And now we have this new updated list. But I would rank this one already, like, even knowing the other contenders on this list, I'm putting it number 1.
Of the com-rom ones? Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
For now, maybe something will pass it up. So this will...
We'll see.
When this will start to get fun is when I mean, hasn't it been fun so far? But it'll really be fun to start comparing in the same category so we can, like, say, oh,
Yeah.
but was this kiss better than this kiss? Or this slap? Just kidding. We won't base it on that only.
Maybe. But,
Maybe.
yeah, so it is, right now, number 1 in the com-rom category.
It's good.
It is. It's so funny.
It's so freaking good, and I don't know how many times I've seen this movie, but, like,
A lot.
I want to watch it every time, and if people haven't seen it, I'm like, you gotta.
You gotta. You just gotta.
Because it's just more than, like, a normal com-rom.
Yeah, it's really good. So, I think that's the decision, is just that it was a really good film. We're glad we watched it. We like it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was gonna read some fun trivia just because.
Oh, yeah. Let's. We did a little bit of fun trivia, though, too. With our Easter eggs to other shows and movies. I think.
I mean, there is the classic story of Emma Stone having a meltdown when she was in the air of doing that Dirty Dancing thing because she found out that she had
A fear of heights.
a fear of heights. She said she freaked out, which Gosling described as like a possum falling out of a tree and trying to scratch her eyes out. And then she was like really embarrassed, so she ran away to her trailer, and then she had to watch Labyrinth to calm down.
I love that so much.
And it's because she fell when she was a kid, like off of gymnastics bars, and broke both of her arms.
Oh my gosh.
And they ended up using a body double for the lift.
Oh, no way.
But they used the recording of her real scream. The name David Lindhagen is said 19 times. That part when he's like, I'm a cuckold. David Lindhagen cuckolded me.
I've become a cuckold.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I really like her friend. That's a funny character.
Yeah, her friend is good. Just because it's like, she's just funny. She's not really talked. I don't even know her friend's name. I don't know if they ever mention her friend's name in the movie. But it's just helpful to have, like, your one, female friend that's, like, rooting for you to get the hot guy. It's like, yeah, we like it.
I love it.
That's kind of feminist, too. Is women support women, right?
It's so funny.
And push each other to do things that are outside of our comfort zone that will help us be happier. Like, date Ryan Gosling.
Hello. Cuckold said 8 times.
Yeah, all in one scene. He was so drunk. Be better than the Gap. Say it. I'm better than the Gap. Slaps.
Love is for assholes.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of assholes.
That was funny. Robbie says that in his class, in his 8th grade English class. He's like, love is for assholes. Bunch of assholes falling in love like assholes do, being assholes. I'm just like, yeah, mood. And he's like, I'm sorry for all the assholes.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Which then the teacher turns around during the parent-teacher conferences on Cal, and she writes on the board, she's like, asshole. And she's like, are you familiar with this word? This is the word that describes a man that lies to a woman to get her into bed with him. And then his wife is like, this is not about our son saying assholes. It's about you being an asshole.
So funny. I'm 5 years sober. Okay, why did she go to a bar? I mean,
she's 5 years
power
sober.
to her, but like, I guess
To get picked
fine.
up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't go to bars.
This is funny because it's a trivia, but it says warning spoiler. Ryan Gosling actually eats his cereal. You know that? Ryan Gosling won't eat his cereal thing?
No.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, there's this
We'll have to look at it.
there's this thing where the people know. It's like a Vine, and they would put Ryan Gosling movies on the TV, and then every time he would like close his mouth, they would try and feed him cereal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah. That's funny.
That's funny because he's eating cereal in the movie.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, now that we've really gone to pretty much all that we can, I can't think anything else I wanted to talk about this movie.
Yeah. Same.
Other than I love it to death.
Yeah, it's just, like, good. There's
You know-
not a lot of, like,
Yeah.
hot opinions about it, because it's just, like, you watch it, you like it. That's all you do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's, like, 10 years old.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was in 8th grade when Robbie was graduating 8th
I was
grade.
just saying, Steve Carell, now, Zaddy. So, I still just really like
One time
him.
I had a dream that Steve Carell was my actual father,
LOL.
and he gave me a hug, and it was awesome.
Did it heal you inside?
Yeah, like,
That's cool. Also, when we were watching this, our roommate, I said, like, I was like, Steve Carell. I didn't even say anything about it, but I was like, maybe just, like, I love Steve Carell or something, or he's so funny. And then our roommate was like, you would, Holland. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, you would totally have such a thing for Steve Carell. And I was like,
no, I'm in love with, I literally,
yeah.
both of us here, we're down bad. We're down bad.
If he just showed up and he was like, hi, I'm Steve Carell.
Hello, girls!
Come help me sell cookies. I'd be like, yeah. I love him. He's so funny.
Can we just have a Steve Carell podcast?
Straight up every film?
Dan in Real Life, everyone watch it.
Yeah.
Beautiful boy.
I need to watch that one still. Hannah's crying. The Office. Have you ever heard of The Office? Watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
I love Steve Carell. Like in that one part when Holly is like, I just can't stay away from him. The man exudes sex. And then it just shows him eating cheese balls and he's just covered in cheese ball dust. I'm like, I love that man. Like,
I love him.
not in the way that I'm like, he exudes sex, but just like, this man just eating his cheese balls and he just is a relatable, good
This is
person.
this is a Steve Carell fan base.
I love him.
You know, like, I obviously, because I'm obsessed with a little actor known as Timothy Chalamet.
Toma Chalamet.
Yeah,
What was that? What? Okay, go ahead.
that's the one. I've seen like every single interview or video of him that exists on the internet.
Yeah.
Listen, when he was in Beautiful Boy and they did Press together, Steve Carell was so
Just kind.
kind to him.
Just wholesome.
Listen, because Timothy Chalamet has this thing where he downplays his own abilities a lot. He's like very humble, but almost to a fault because he doesn't like have confidence in himself.
Yeah. But Steve Carell has confidence in him.
And Steve Carell is like there's just this like forum and they're talking and Timothy's like, yeah, it's just, this is talking about Beautiful Boy. And he's like, this is just a really great movie that he kind of sums it up in like one sentence. And he's like, so yeah, that's all. And then he kind of holds the microphone like, I'm not worthy to hold this microphone. Someone else that's more experienced and like a better actor take it. And Steve Carell took it and he was like, keep going. And then just gave it back to him. And it's like, oh,
He just gives such encouraging vibes. Like, I just watch Steve Carell and I just feel
it's a dad.
supported.
It's a daddy.
Yeah, I love him.
All right, we gotta wrap it up.
Anyway, I love you,
This is
Steve
literally
Carell.
Ryan Gosling's like hottest role, and we've been talking about Steve Carell for
Well, Ryan Gosling also. We can talk about Ryan Gosling. He ate the pizza. And I was like,
I love Ryan Gosling.
like, you know, like,
the Barbie movie?
bro, we can't even start.
Holy.
I want to talk about the pizza. When he ate that pizza, I want you to know that my breath caught in my throat and I could not breathe for a moment or two. Literally. That's what men with pizza do to me. I love pizza and I love men and I love men with pizza.
All right, awesome. This is how we started. This is how we will end. Full circle, baby. Crazy, stupid, love, pizza.
Pizza.
Bye.
Bye.